welcome to the biggest Super Nintendo haul I have ever purchased in one go. Welcome to the video, gamers. You've already seen a little snippet of what's in here. I'm going to take you through everything. This is, somebody said in a £5 game challenge recently, where are all the big pickups? Come on now, you know me, gamers, you know me. The Super Nintendo is my favourite console. I'm going to get right into this. We have a console, in fact, all but one are NTSC games, and all of them but 3 are boxed, and approximately 85% of them are complete in box. Wow, if you have any recommendations for NTSC games, please let me know. Now, some of these I have, some I really don't have, and there are some sports titles, but I'm really interested in playing them. I'm going to start with the homebrew one though, because you may be thinking, wow, this is an expensive game, but it is a reproduction. It is a sealed reproduction. I have the PAL version, and I can never pronounce this wrong. I can never pronounce this right. Tyranigma. So feel free to correct my pronunciation in the comment section below. But I think I'll put a little, amazing. I think I'll put a little unboxing of this over on my Instagram, and we'll just see what the quality of this repro is like. This is the only repro game in the whole lot. Let me just snag these back here. So you can see here, we'll kick off then. Mortal Kombat. Classic franchise. MK1 and MK2 back in the day were rivals heavily to Street Fighter, and it was almost as close as, like, are you in the Mega Drive camp or the Super Nintendo camp? It was kind of the same with, are you in the Mortal Kombat camp or are you in the Street Fighter 2 camp? The bulk of my friends were definitely in the Mortal Kombat camp. I kind of favoured Street Fighter 2 a little bit more because it was easier. That's right, I was crap at playing Mortal Kombat. I'm going to carefully, what we'll do is we'll just pile them here. Like I say, a lot of these are NTSC. We've got some good games, we've got some really good games. There's some okay games. Things like Super Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart is in this. I don't believe this has manual, but this is my favourite game of all time. Super Mario Kart Balloon Battle track number 4, so like the bottom one you can get on, is my absolute favourite. So like I said, some really good titles in this little haul. We have, we'll go here, again, some of these were not released in PAL regions, so this is Boxing Legends of the Ring. Actually looks not too bad, and I am so excited to play this. I'm so excited to play this. And the Super Nintendo console that I'm going to be playing these on, I'm going to send away to get a custom mod done. I'm not going to mention who by, because he's actually doing me a Game Boy SP at the minute to do an unboxing and a presentation for a video, but his work is phenomenal. I'm going to get him to customize this console. So we got this bad boy. We got Baseball Simulation. Oh yeah, I hate baseball. I'm not a baseball fan. We don't play baseball in the UK, but that's what gives me the intrigue about this package. Like, there's so many games in here. Like California games, Desert Strike. I mean, there's just a ton of really good stuff. Mario All-Stars. I don't even think I have an NTSC copy box of Mario All-Stars, so thumbs up. But yeah, this is one that Jess actually wanted to play. I love that Jess loves baseball. We got a couple of loose carts here. This is the only PAL game, Top Gear. Loved it. Had a loose cartridge as a wee girl, and it just was reminiscent for me of Lotus Turbo Challenge on the Amiga. Tasty. This I don't have as well. This is Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends. Don't think this got a PAL release. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. A little bit of sun damage, and the car is quite yellow actually. And then Mickey Mouse, The Magical Quest. I don't own this either. So like I said, when I was like picking this bundle, I had my eye on quite a few of the games in here, because 95% of them I don't own. Oh, we also have an NTSC converter as well. My phone's going off. So we have the NTSC converter. I'm not going to show you guys the console because, you know, it is what it is. I will show you when this beaut is modded though. We're custom paint. Oh yes. So we'll get rid of, we'll fly through these then. Waylay Country Club Golf. I've only ever enjoyed golf games on the Wii. I would like to say, in fact, this will be my first golf game on the Super Nintendo. There's like so many new experiences for me to have here, even though I'm not like a massive golf fan. Like this is one of my favorite pickups of the entire year so far. Like better than the Atari Jaguar and the 3DO bundle that I picked up. Another golf game. We got the Skins game. Actually looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing from the screenshots on the back, but I'm hoping some of my North American viewers can provide more insight into these. You'll have to forgive my naivety because, like I say, a lot of these, to my knowledge, we didn't have here in PAL regions. We got NBA basketball, Super Tecmo. Yeah, Tecmo. NBA Jam was my bag. We obviously had that over here on the Sega Genesis or Sega Mega Drive and on the glorious Super Nintendo. This doesn't look anywhere near as good. In fact, if anything, it looks a little bit more tactical with like being able to kind of place your team members in certain areas of the court, whatever. I'm waffling now because I'm just so freaking excited. Look at all these games, guys. Look at them all. You might not be able to see them all, but oh wow. We have a copy of Chuck Rock. Don't think this has a manual, but I don't care. It's there. I'm so stoked. Funnily enough, I picked this next game up about 3 weeks ago in the Mobile Game Exchange Retro Game Hunt tour that I did, and it is Street Combat. This also doesn't have manual, and the box isn't as in good a condition as what I have up there. But still, you know, I paid 30 quid for this game on its own. I would like you to guess the price of what I paid for this, by the way. I'm not going to tell you. I'll put it out on Instagram in the week, but I want you to guess in the comment section below. Super Play Action Football. Obviously, we don't really play this kind of football here. We play football, which is actual football, which soccer is what the North Americans say. But yeah, it's not really my bag like Madden and things like that. Not a massive fan. Got two copies here of, if I can pull this out, there's actually 2 copies of Street Fighter 2. So 30 quid, wow. Let me just kind of snag this one here if we can. Go on, Jem, go on. 2 copies of Street Fighter 2. This box art never gets old. This box art never gets old. I absolutely love it. And we actually had a little go on the Super Nintendo Mini on stream a couple of weeks ago, loving some Sagat on Street Fighter 2. What else do we have? Like I said, gamers, we have a NTSC copy of Super Mario All-Stars. I don't have a boxed version of this. I think I have an NTSC cartridge only. We got Fighters History. Now this goes for a pretty penny. This goes for a pretty penny. If you haven't played it, don't worry, because neither have I. But it's kind of it's not a side scroller, it's kind of think Street Fighter 2, but a kind of cheaper version, and you've got this. It doesn't feel like it has the inserts, but luckily inserts for Super Nintendo games are really easy to pick up online. Let's keep going then. My hair's a mess. I've just brought my puppy back from puppy training. It's been really windy. Got a nice copy, and I don't own this. Oh, I don't own this box. Super Tennis. This is surprisingly a really good game. A really, really satisfying game. It's amazing actually how, and I've said this before with racing titles, sport titles, back on cartridge-based games, 16-bit era, some of them were really, really good. But ask me to play a tennis game nowadays on like the PlayStation 4 or my Xbox One X, and I just won't have it. But this is a really, really good, I think it's a bit of a hidden gem. Call me crazy. Definitely or maybe an underrated gem, not necessarily a hidden gem. We got a copy of World Heroes. I forgot this was in the bundle. World Heroes, gamers, like, oh, that's really, there's a little bit of a tear on the back of this one, but again, I've never played it. I can't make, it looks like a side scroll to me rather than like a kind of like a brawler, like a fighter. What else do we got? This is hilarious. This is amazing. Look at this. I'm going to read this here. Skiing and snowboarding. Tommy Moe's Winter Extreme. United States Ski Team, 1994 Olympic gold and silver medal winner. 3-time US national champion. 2-time world junior champion. And I've never heard of him. This is amazing. This, God, dude, it literally looks like cool borders on the back. Can't wait to play this. I cannot wait to play this. This is hilarious. This is amazing. What do we got here? We got Jimmy Connor's Pro Tennis Tour. I wonder if this rivals Super Tennis. Probably not, but again, some of you good people should be able to tell me what I'm in for. Oh baby, Star Fox or Star Wing as we had over here in PAL regions. What a classic game this is. Do I have an NTSC boxed copy of this? No, I don't. Oh shit, this is amazing. This is so good. We're nowhere near done. This is the crazy thing about this. We're actually nowhere near done. One of the launch titles now for the Super Nintendo, we have a copy of Pilot Wings. Loved the rocket pack on this. Hated the flying, like the plane. Didn't mind so much kind of the jumping out the plane stuff, the skydiving. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, this was a really nice game that amplified the Super Nintendo's Mode 7 abilities. Launch title, bloody beautiful. Very common there, of course. We have a copy of Operation Europe. This feels pretty heavy. Maybe there's some like posters or something in this. Again, everything is in plastic protection cases. Populous don't have this nice isometric kind of puzzly strategy game. Acclaim, mate, that logo, when that logo used to flash up, Acclaim, oh my god, it's just amazing. The ultimate triumph of good over evil. I do remember this vaguely back in the day. I'm just making really scary piles of Super Nintendo games here. We have World League Soccer. That is such a sketchy front cover, it's unbelievable. This looks like a really early Amiga game. Crappy overhead soccer. That's probably one I'm not looking forward to play, I'll say that. What do we got here? We got Super Strike Eagle. Yeah, not my thing. In astonishing 3D flight, you'll deliver staggering doses of firepower in vicious dogfights. You'll devastate chemical warfare plants and strategic targets. Sounds fun. Is it though? Come on now, hit me with the avoid this, play this, this is good, this is good. We got a copy of Urban Strike, the sequel to Jungle Strike. Loved Jungle Strike back in the day. Played it more on the Sega Mega Drive rather than the Super Nintendo. Oh, it's just, I mean, the boxes as well are in such nice condition. Really beautiful condition here. Super Bowling. This looks wicked. This looks wicked. Super Bowling. 4 cool characters to choose from. So this is looks kind of cartoony on the back. Really nice overlays. This is going to be fun, actually. This is going to be really fun. The box art looks pretty gnarly as well. And even when I'm like out in America, I don't see these games around at all. NHL PA Hockey League. NHL PA, what's all that about? PA, what's the PA mean? NHL PA rosters. Okay, what's the PA stand for? Somebody help me out with that one. Hockey, we don't really play much of. My local teams like the Sheffield Steelers, Nottingham Panthers. There is an audience. There's not a massive audience for the ice hockey, but when I went to the States, we went to watch the local team in Albany, totally forgot the name, and it was really fun. There was so many fights, it was hilarious. Desert Strike, yes! Return to the Gulf. This was my favourite. Loved it, bit of Desert Strike. Wouldn't it be good if this made a comeback? Do you think the Desert Strike series, the kind of Jungle Strike stuff, should kind of have a bit of a comeback? Or should it be left in the 16-bit period? Unbeatable cinematic sequences and battle sounds. Just about, this is amazing. We ain't done, gamers. We ain't done. We got Madden NFL 94. Now, this is more kind of like it. This is your kind of EA Sports. Obviously, back in the day, we had FIFA, EA Games. You guys can still hear it. There was a couple of games on the Super Nintendo. I don't remember what year it was from, but me and Matt rented a Madden game from Blockbuster. I can't remember which one it was, but we actually had a lot of fun on it. So who knows? This could be one that takes me back on that little nostalgia trip there. Wow, we're nowhere near done. We got Monopoly. Again, don't own it. NCAA basketball. Oof. Let's put some back in here. We'll see what we can do. We got Championship Pool. We got Wings 2, Aces High by Namco. And this looks pretty gnarly, actually. This looks pretty cool. And I do like a good pool game, especially on mobile. What is it with pool games? They just feel so oddly satisfying. Right, we're still going. California Games 2. Definitely nowhere near as amazing as the first California Games, but I don't have it. Like, I really don't have it, which is unreal. Prepare to shred, dudes and dudettes. I mean, this is just such a bad sequel. It's such a bad sequel. We have Pro Quarterback. What's a quarterback? Like, what role does a quarterback play? Like, this is how naive I am to American football. I know that it's a pinnacle role and that's about it. So come on, football fans, what role doth a quarterback play? Three more games then. This is actually a PAL game. Wow, didn't clock that. This is a PAL game. This is International Tennis Tour. A PAL game in this. I didn't clock that. That's pretty cool. Never actually seen it around. We got Toys. Never played this. Never played this. Wasn't this a movie with the amazing... Why is his name going out of my head? I've completely forgotten. But yeah, wasn't this a movie? Never played the game. Did we get it in PAL regions? Let me know in the comment section below. And finally, Tecmo Super Baseball. This looks cool. Graphics look really nice. Again, stellar condition on the boxes. This is an amazing. I did get 2 controllers as well, but they're being posted separately. They wouldn't fit in the box. There's an original Super Nintendo controller as well as a third-party controller with the cables, etc. So let's conclude. So what do you think? This is my biggest Super Nintendo haul in one purchase to date. I have a massive Super Nintendo collection anyway. It's my favourite console, so many good memories, so much nostalgia, and I'm stoked that I can actually form some new memories with some brand new games with this lot. Guess the price in the comment section below, tell me your thoughts, and I'll chuck more details over on the Instagram as to how much I paid, etc, etc. But for now, if you are an avid gamer, you're in the right place. Leave a like rating and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one. My name is Gemma, take care, see you soon.